video of the same name. So we started these with the first rankings. I didn't explain that when we get over to this number 6, we not only get the day the man was born in a 24-hour day, but there were 120 hours before this, and that is the gateway. His number to the sun, the number of Pluto to win a big sun in rotation. The numbers also become 6 as they become 3, as they become 9, as they become 6. Do not count the first row. When you go to pi, we won't count the first row. The first row is the reality of its creation of association. 9 is already in two sides. 8 is already in two sides. 7 is a gateway. 6 is part of two sides. 4 is one in every corner. 2 is a half. 5 is a half. And remember, both 2 and 5 look like each other. That's when number 2 equals to 58. The reverse is 85. Spirit's silver matrix. Earth is number 52, 1/4 of. And at the same time, 5 equals to 42, 9 lives of the cat, 24. To the 7th gate, this will be 35. To the 7th gate, this will be 21. It's 5 and 2, 2 and 1. Or 2 and 8 is the same thing as 5 and 8. 2 and 5 is 7, 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. So now 2 and 8 take the same relation as 5 and 8. 2 and 8 is the cycle. MAN equals 2 and 8. Now, when we get down to the next one, just after 6 and 8, we don't use 7. 7 is down here, right? This is where we get our first 7. I can go 12. I can go 13. That's where I'll get my 4. But I took my first 4 over here. I don't know why I did that, but I could have went 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. But if I did 21, right, I'd only repeating after 12. If I did 23, I would not be repeating, but repeating after 14. 14 representing 1/4. 2 and 3 goes inside of 14. If I did go to 25 next, representing Earth, okay, I don't have a 52 over here, but I do have a 7. So that would be 2 and 5 would be inside 1 and 6. So you get, if I get 27, I'm inside 1 and 8. So these are the exteriors of the same numbers. And we start with 3, 5, 7, rotation of the moon, of the birth, the gateway, inside the 420 world of man, heaven, and spirit. The number over here, 2, 4, would be 6, 1, 5, 9, 4, but it has a 0, so it's inside the eye. 8, 3, 7, 2. And then this one would be 9, 6, 3, 9, 6. Inside the circle, 3, 9, 6, 3. So right away we know 1, 2, the third area of creation. This is the totality of the creation of the total of the numbers, where 3 is a number that can not only be replicated with 1 and 2, and 1 can only be replicated with 5, because 2 5s, 1 and 1, 5 and 5 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1 again, so it can be represented inside 5, 5, 12 memory. And then we come to the next one, we end up with 8 and 4 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, 6 and 5 is 2. So we're now into the second cycle, which is actually the first cycle after birth. 9 plus 3 equals 12. 9 plus 4 equals to 13, and we're over here. See, we get 4 over here. Inside of 4, inside of life, inside area space, and the split, the hat, because the number 6 is the hat, we end up with 4, 8, 2 numbers to Pluto. We end up with 9, 9, 9, 9 inside 9 birth. Inside 7, we get 7, 5, 3. That's movement of the clock. This one is the clock of DC. So this is the part that I did not talk about in the first part. And what do? Talk about equations. And I know there's a missing equation somewhere. How come man comes from monkey? Then how come we can't this? And how come we can't do that? Because we created the science to avoid anybody trying to figure it out. That's basically what it is. I mean, you don't have to ask me, and you can never change my mind that this planet and who we are, and if you want to talk about death, that's I don't understand death anymore. I know it's a nullification forever and ever. That's a complete death. But the reality of it, if you can hold the cell of memory of who you are, you'll remember forever, then life would be the greatest it ever will be. And it will, and it is. Unless somehow we talk like Enzo and Reboot. Nullified. We're gone forever. My biggest scare in the world is to be gone forever. To never have a chance to come back into this world. Never and ever, forever. Existence is nullified. Death is forever. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's how scary it is. That's how scared I was in that time. I even scare myself now if I should die. Oh my God. It is crazy scary, but we're in a system, my friends. Hot sweat. I don't like to do that to myself. It's the scariest shit in the world to never have a chance at anything and nothing at all. It's crazy. I gotta go before I scare everybody.